But yeah, so I want to look at the Mets minor league system, and I know our friend Drew Learned is going to be hype about this because that kid is a minor league enthusiast. So we'll pull up the Mets chart here. Getting in to the Mets prospect situation. So the Mets have the Mets top 30 prospects. We'll take a look at this list. Carson Benj obviously started the season in the bigs. Jonah Tong is the number 2 Mets prospect. He's in Syracuse right now. AJ Ewing, he'll be in Double A in Binghamton. Ryan Clifford's in Triple A. Jacob Reimer's in Double A. Right-hand pitcher Jack Weniger, who was highlighted in our spring training vlog, he's in Triple A. Mitch Voigt is starting the season in Brooklyn. That's High A. Elian Pena, St. Lucie, he'll be starting the season in Single A. Jonathan Santucci, number 9 in Binghamton Double A. Will Watson, number 10 right-hand pitcher. He's going to be starting in Binghamton and Double A. Wandy Asajan is extending spring training out in the Dominican Republic. Nick Morabito, who played for Team Italy in the WBC, he was also highlighted in our spring training vlog. He's starting out in Syracuse. Number 13, Eli Serrano III, as well as left-handed pitcher Zach Thornton. Catcher, outfielder, first baseman Chris Suero. That guy does everything. He was also highlighted in the spring training vlog. They're starting out all in Double A Binghamton. Antonio Jimenez, the shortstop, he's going to start out in Brooklyn and High A. Ryan Lambert, who should have been on this roster, anybody but Richard Lovelady. He's going to be in Syracuse AAA. Dylan Ross, he's on an injured reserve. He is number 18. Number 19, RJ Gordon, a right-handed pitcher. He's also injured, a lat injury. Marco Vargas, number 20, the second baseman, Binghamton. Jonathan Pintaro, a right-handed pitcher. He's starting in Syracuse. Peter Cuso, he's injured. He's having shoulder surgery. So is Boston Barrow as an infielder. Randy Guzman, starting in St. Lucie Single A. Diverson Gutierrez, a catcher, starting in Brooklyn High A. Camden Lohman, extended spring training in Florida. Nathan Hall is injured, internal brace surgery rehab. Cam Tilley, number 28, right-handed pitcher. He'll be in St. Lucie Single A. Brendan Girton, right-handed pitcher, Binghamton. That's Double A. And then Edward Lantigua, an outfielder. He's in extended spring training in Florida. Out of all the Mets minor league teams so far this season, I'm going to go ahead and say that Double A Binghamton is the team to watch. If you keep up with Mets minor league stuff, whether it's Brooklyn, St. Lucie, Binghamton, or Syracuse. Double A Binghamton won the Eastern League Championship last season. Many of the Mets prospects who helped this postseason push in 2025 have returned in 2026. AJ Ewing and Jacob Reimer are there. They give the Binghamton Rumble Ponies some lightning and thunder in the lineup. And newcomer to Double A, Serrano is a breakout pick among many scouts in the organization as he adds strength heading into his second full season. The pitching is also not bad in Double A Binghamton with Santucci, Watson, Thornton, and Girton. And the first two might not even be in Double A for that long if they replicate their 2025 success. Out of all the players in the Mets farm system that we could see in 2026 in Flushing, Jonah Tong more than likely is going to get back up to the majors. He did have 5 starts last season with a 7.71 ERA. If he could develop his cutter a little bit, he'll be out of Syracuse in no time. Ryan Clifford, left-handed power option at first base. He's 22 years of age. He had a decent look at spring training. We highlighted him in the vlog. The only thing stopping him is the health of Jorge Polanco. Should Polanco go down, if the Mets don't look to acquire a first baseman outside of the organization, they could always give Clifford a call. Ryan Lambert and Dylan Ross are expected to be key pieces of New York's bullpen. They may see a call-up at some point this season if injuries or poor performance are a thing. And then AJ Ewing, who is starting the season in Double A, has a slim chance, but I do see it happening depending on circumstance. He may end up making an appearance in Flushing at some point this season. As far as new minor league talent, the Mets did not add much talent over the offseason outside of Asigen, who is a shortstop who had a career in the Dominican Republic. However, Elian Pena, also from the Dominican Republic, a lot of things expected out of those two. He's skipping over the Florida Complex League and going straight to Single A, so skipping rookie ball and going to Low A is Pena. That doesn't really happen all that often. Only 2 prospects skipped rookie ball and went straight to Low A last season. That was Jesus Maid of the Brewers organization and Luis Pena. So that is that. Minor league baseball, not very accessible to watch on television, but if you do have MLB TV, an MLB TV subscription, you can watch all of your favorite teams' minor league affiliates.